Sonic and Amy met their son from the future on planet Mobius in Sonic 4, the movie. Sonic was being attacked by the Metal Sonics when suddenly Amy Rose arrived. As the greatest heroine in the world, she appeared at the exact moment Sonic was about to be annihilated, and with her powerful hammer strike she destroyed all the Metal Sonics. When Sonic fell to the ground from the massive chaos energy wave, he was left speechless, instantly recognizing Amy Rose. She came from the same planet as Sonic, and when they were children, she always chased after him, in love, while he only thought about running away as fast as possible, spending his days escaping from her. But now she wasn't here to chase him out of love. Amy Rose needed Sonic's help because Mobius, their home planet, was being devastated. Metal Sonic was created on planet Mobius, and none other than by Dr. Eggman himself. When the Ark colony exploded, instead of being destroyed, Eggman was transported to Mobius by a space-time rift opened through Shadow's immense chaos energy surrounding the colony. There, still holding one of Sonic's quills, but now with a large amount of technological remains from the Ark colony and a vast concentration of Shadow's chaos energy lingering among the wreckage, he was able to create the Metal Sonics. These were only prototypes of what would become his final creation. That ultimate creation was about to emerge, for Eggman, with his army of Metal Sonics, had devastated the entire planet Mobius. Capturing all warrior-class hedgehogs, he was extracting their chaos energy to infuse it into his greatest creation. Amy Rose told Sonic that the Metal Sonics even had Shadow's power, since just a few hours earlier they had attacked her on the little planet satellite, where Shadow was living after surviving the Ark colony explosion. Shadow managed to defeat them all or almost all because one of them appeared from behind and pierced him with a Chaos Drive container, draining his power and escaping to Mobius to deliver it to Eggman. "Now all they need is our power," Amy said. "If they capture us, it will be the end. But if we do nothing, it will also be the end for planet Mobius. Sonic, please come with me and help us save our planet." Without hesitation, Sonic opened the portal directly to Mobius. While Knuckles and Tails stayed behind to defend Earth in case the Metal Sonics arrived, Sonic and Amy Rose leapt through the portal to save their planet. When Sonic and Amy arrived on the planet, Sonic realized that not only the hedgehogs had been captured, though their power hadn't yet been extracted, but also all the echidnas, foxes, and every warrior race of the planet had been taken prisoner by Eggman, who kept them in captivity. Seeing this, Sonic grew furious, outraged that Robotnik never learned his lesson even after supposedly redeeming himself. He unleashed his full power, and together with Amy Rose began destroying the Metal Sonics without mercy. The remains of more than 100 Metal Sonics they had fought lay scattered everywhere. But soon Sonic and Amy were surrounded again by another group of 200. Instead of fighting, Eggman said to Sonic, "You know something, Sonic? I'm not worried anymore. If I can't steal your power under these circumstances, in less than a decade I know someone who has the DNA and the same power as both of you. That someone is now my target." And right after Eggman said this, an immense space-time portal opened in the form of a wormhole among the Metal Sonics. Immediately, 25 of them jumped into the portal, diving into a time journey that would take them 15 years into the future. By then, Team Sonic had already left Earth and gone to live on their home planet, Mobius, and each of them had even started a family. Although Sonic and Amy Rose of that era had been missing for more than a year and a half, we see Sonic's young son running just like his father used to, across all the circuits of Mobius, until he reached the house of the one who had cared for him since his father disappeared. This was Longclaw's sister Goldenclaw. And just as Sonic's young son entered the house, they were immediately surrounded outside by 24 of the 25 Metal Sonics, who began firing at him mercilessly. But right then Sonic and Amy Rose arrived. With Amy's hammer strike combined with Sonic's spinning attack, they managed to destroy all the Metal Sonics. Afterwards, they stood beside Sonic's young son, introducing themselves to Goldenclaw.
Hey you! Don't forget subscribe!
Please subscribe to our channel!
Subscribe now!
Sonic's son was astonished and said, "Dad? Mom? It's been so long since I last saw you." He immediately rushed to hug them. That was when Sonic and Amy Rose realized that the young hedgehog was not just Sonic's child with some random hedgehog, he was their son together. His name was Manic, and Eggman's plan was to capture him as the one who carried the DNA and power of both Sonic and Amy Rose. With that power, Eggman intended to activate his ultimate android warrior. Manic explained that those robots had been chasing him for a while. Alarmed, Sonic asked, "Did they hurt you by any chance?" Manic replied, "Yes. They ambushed me and attacked all at once, but thanks to my speed they only managed to rip off some of my quills. One of them escaped through a portal with them while the others kept chasing me. Amy Rose, frightened, said, "It can't be. We must return to the past right now." But when she opened the time travel portal and both were about to jump in, young Manic grabbed Sonic's hand and said, "Please don't leave again, Daddy." This made Sonic remember what he had lived through with his own father as a child, how his father disappeared without ever saying goodbye. At that moment, Golden Claw told Sonic and Amy Rose everything that had happened with their counterparts of that era. Not wanting history to repeat itself, Sonic decided to take young Manic with him so they could save the planet together. Golden Claw then said that if Manic was going, she would go too. After all, she had promised his parents that if necessary she would give her life to protect Manic, just as Longclaw had done for Sonic. But when Amy Rose and Sonic arrived on Mobius together with Manic and Golden Claw, they faced the worst scenario of all. With Manic's power and DNA, Robotnik had finally awakened his ultimate weapon, and now Neo Metal Sonic was devastating all of Mobius. And because he was created with the DNA and power of all the hedgehogs, without even needing the Master Emerald, he could transform into Super Neo Metal Sonic. Yet not everything was lost. Shadow, knowing what was happening since he had followed the Metal Sonics to Mobius, returned to Earth to seek Knuckles and Tails so they could help in the battle. What awaited was the greatest fight our powerful warriors had ever faced in their lives as Team Sonic. But this didn't help much, because Neo Metal Sonic, fighting alone, defeated them all. The team no longer had the strength to continue the battle, and to make matters worse, hundreds of Metal Sonics appeared, surrounding Team Sonic to eliminate them completely. At that exact moment, two new allies arrived. They were Manic's parents, the Sonic and Amy Rose, from 15 years in the future. Having just returned home after completing the secret mission they were on, they found a note from Golden Claw explaining everything that was happening. Immediately, they traveled 15 years into the past the present to save planet Mobius. The future Sonic told the past Sonic, "Don't worry. I lived through this same thing 15 years ago and in the end we came out victorious. History never changes." And with that, our Sonic stood up full of courage. Young Manic approached and alongside him came Golden Claw, Amy Rose, Knuckles, Tails, and Shadow. Together with the future Sonic and Amy, they all extended their hands towards Sonic, transferring their chaos power into him. This triggered a new transformation, not Super Sonic this time, but Hyper Sonic. Launching himself against Super Neo Metal Sonic, they clashed in a final attack from which an undeniable victor emerged. Hyper Sonic had saved planet Mobius. Remember, this video is nothing more than a theory created by me, with much love, and with the sole purpose of entertaining you. If you want more videos like this, please ask for them in the comments, and I will be bringing them to you soon.